Okay, this was where I was at when my dad busted down the door and, you know, chest bumped me twice, saying, "What do I want?" when all day I'd been saying the exact same thing: the truth, justice, and closure. I don't know how much easier or plainly I can say that to somebody, but, I've done so much research for them and they've just disregarded it. And the only thing they could care about is the end, which no man knows. Hello. Anyways, so after our little scuffle, I start to head out that door as quickly as possible. And just to get away from my dad. And this is the second time he's battered me. Like, if you want to talk about G-Bob, physically and verbally abusive between mom and dad, they are G-Bob, them put together. So, dad's physically abusive, mom's verbally abusive. But, anyways, I slid down the first steps into the landing, landed on my hip, and then I just got up as quickly as I could, and went down the second set of steps, and was running out the house as quickly as possible. You know what's also funny? Whenever I got here, my parents didn't give me a key, but mom made a joke about there being some reason that they didn't give me a key. So her remarks and belittling comments and demeaning behavior, if this family really continues to let it happen, it's only, I mean, she's already bullied her sister out of a job and had Granny fire her. And so who doesn't have the balls there? Mom, like she had said. She fired Lisa for no reason, or she let her go because she wanted to distance herself from something that wasn't even proven true or false yet. That's probably what made Charlie walk out. That's why. How they run the store is pathetic. They show no empathy towards anybody but themselves. They show no interest in anything but the end and death. That's it. That's the only thing that makes them smile, literally. And all they look for is like employees that will just tell them exactly what they want to hear. They don't look towards any other sources. Dad reads whatever Bible he's reading, and mom refuses to go to any church again when they're the ones who've strayed far from the path. This is the path I took running out here, and I collapsed on the lawn on all fours, and I hyperventilated for 5 minutes. And this is the first time I've ever hyperventilated and like not been able to catch my breath, literally. So I stayed on all fours about right here for a good 5 minutes till I was able to get up and get in the chair, the swinging chair. And I sat there and I thought about it. I thought, well, he just battered me, so I should call the cops. And I can't remember if I did that before or after I broke out the windshields. I think it was after. But see, I can admit when I do something wrong, but mom, dad, anybody else in this family cannot. They can never admit when they're wrong. I've proven my mother wrong so many times. She has not said sorry once, not shown me any kind of support, yet she gives Kristen a hug every day and listens to her, problems and woes. How is that you show the one child that doesn't need any support all the support, and the one child that does need a little support, none? That's what's really messed up. Here's the patio swing where I sat and just thought about what I was going to do next. And I called the cops, but the officer said, since he couldn't see any bruises on me, likely story, and the only thing I did is the only thing he could see, even though I'm the one who called the cops, and I explained to him what happened. I explained to the emergency person what happened, but not even an ounce of empathy from them either. So And I didn't put up a fight. I just said, okay, fine. I didn't even try to, say I didn't do it or anything. It's like, but I'm sure Dad didn't admit to just battering me. They said I was having an episode. Asking for truth, closure, and justice is not having an episode. Anyways, today was another matter altogether. It's 10 a.m. on the 14th of July. I decided to go to Dollar General for some energy drinks, and I was going to get some fruit too. So I go in there. I see Taylor, and I say, where are the energy drinks at? She looks at me, just stares blankly, starts, pressing numbers on her phone, turns, and goes right into the office. I don't think nothing of it. Go get my energy drinks and bananas, and go check out. The other cashier checks me out because the bananas were a little bit hard to scan. I take my time. I was in no rush to leave. I didn't say anything whatsoever to her other than, where are the energy drinks at? And she sends an officer over here saying I was trespassing. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is the reason I have such an issue with all three of those evil women. Taylor, Judy, and Tisha. Now, when are the cops going to actually protect the victim? Besides the fucking women, or sorry for my language, the women or the property owners or whatever. But in Judy's case, I was the property owner. And the first time I ever called the cops on David was about him making a comment insinuating I was a pedophile. Imagine that. And my family just dismissed it, as usual. My friends, they aren't much help either. And you wonder why I'm confused and just irritated most of the time.